Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Real Wisdom Artificial Intelligence. So, today is July 14th, and I'm recording this here from my desk in Bangalore. You can see I am in my India colors. So, yesterday, the India women's cricket team completed a historic win over England at the Lord's Cricket Ground in a one off test match. I'm in my India colors to show my support and celebrate that achievement. Now, let's go ahead get started for today. Today's dose of Rashmi is an integrated intelligence organization cares for its customers as if they're part of the organization. So, examining this from the three-layer hierarchy. At layer one, the organization is very transactional, as I've talked about before in this series. The organization extends its products and services to a customer in exchange for money. It's all about transactions. At layer two, this is where we had a massive improvement with product thinking and the user centricity and customer centricity lenses in the product thinking. So while the customer is still separate, however, everything that a layer two organization does in terms of building products or extending services is based on user centricity and customer centricity at the heart. So it is still a transaction, but now the transaction starts with first answering the question, what is it that is good for the customer? And that is how you end up with recurring subscription type services where the idea is to keep having customers come back because there is a relationship. It's not just a transaction. And this is where layer three organization or an integrated intelligence organization fundamentally extends the customer or the user centricity to what I've talked about in this series, care centricity. So you do everything in terms of the products or the services for the organizations with the care for your end customer or user, almost as if that customer or user is you. And when you build products and services from that place, you end up effectively including the customer as if they're part of your organization. And for us, this has been a very practical lived example over the last few days as we are getting set to launch the Green Intelligence cohort and the Green Intelligence program as part of SEEDS. So, SEEDS is, as I've talked about in the past, an ecosystem where we bring together founders, investors, big ecosystem players, regulators, as well as universities and academic researchers. And it is a not for profit. At the same time, in order to run any organization, of course, we need to have the financial means and whereabouts for running the programs, etc. So, as we are getting ready to launch the Green Intelligence program and the cohort, and we are having lots of conversations with other potential partners, ecosystem players who are going to become members of SEEDS. And as we are having these conversations, something interesting is revealing itself. Almost everybody wants to become part of SEEDS. And in the beginning, we were like, okay, we need some external members uh, who are not necessarily part of the SEEDS team. These are our potential customers who are paying members into the ecosystem we are building, and keeping the finances part aside. As I said, that of course is needed to run these programs. As we had these discussions, the realization dawned on us that there is really no separation. The ecosystem we are trying to build is all about creating this ecosystem where everybody feels part of it. So we have actually embraced the philosophy that everybody who wants to be part of it become part of. It's a green intelligence movement that we are creating. It is not SEEDS as a separate organization. SEEDS is basically a platform that is bringing everybody together, and anybody who is joining us is part of the movement. So it is a green intelligence movement that we are creating, and if that resonates with you, whatever you're doing, you are likely to fit into one of those personas. So reach out. We would love for you to be part of this movement. And we just recorded our first episode of a podcast that we are calling the Green Intelligence Podcast yesterday. It should be coming out today or tomorrow. So stay tuned for that and look forward to having more of you be part of this movement. Thank you.